Hi everyone, this is Brian Kim, Product Director for the Proposal Tool, providing a quick update on some new features that we have launching as part of our 1.1 release this week. This will be a quick demo to show you guys some of these new features. Hopefully you like them, and we think they're going to add a lot of value and time to the proposals that you're creating right now. The first actual improvement that we put is on the targeting page. If you guys have played around with the map so far, you probably have noticed that you can click on the map to change the location to whatever location that you want, and the population changes on the right automatically based on that new location that you chose. This is a great feature to show in front of your client, and if you want to ever get back to that original business address that you had, now we've created this business address on the left to actually be a blue clickable link so that you can just click on it once and it'll take you right back to that center that we originally had for your location. So again, you can go change to any spot on the map and then click on the business address and then it'll take you right back to that original location again. The next feature that I'd like to talk to you guys about comes on the budget recommendation page. This one has come mainly from a lot of the feedback that we heard from the field, and we wanted to make sure that we built this product in a way that was most effective for each one of you. And because of that, one of the things that we've changed is the actual budget recommendation default value itself. Based on your feedback, what we've decided to do is to change the default amount to not be the original representative default amount, but actually to be the prominent default amount. So now when you actually create your budget recommendation with the original budget amount, the budget that you'll see here is the actual prominent delivery amount and not the original representative amount. So if you go to a slider, you'll see that the slider will look all the way to the far right. And now you can have this conversation with your client about what budget makes sense, but we're going to default you to the recommended budget of a prominent amount. So after you have that conversation with your client and agree on a total amount, you can then move forward and create your proposal. Now when you get into the proposal, we've made some language changes that were recommended from you as well. As I move forward to the proposal page, one of the things that we've changed is that we've changed the language on the proposal itself so that instead of saying reach local recommended budget here below, it actually changes to say reach local initial budget. This was based on the feedback that we got from you guys, and we thought that this language would be better so that if you're talking about a budget that's different than the original budget that we recommended in the tool, it won't look as strange because it'll just say reach local initial budget. The same thing applies when you go to the PDF. If you were to generate a public PDF here, the language itself on the PDF will also be changed to say reach local initial budget. So that's a big change that we made from the recommended budget. The other improvements we've done are specifically for Canada, so I wanted to go help out the Canadian team here and show them a little bit of what we've done. I've switched browsers now to be a Canadian user, same workflow that the Canadian team has as well. Some of the features that we did for them specifically were to make sure that the kilometer metrics were adjusted instead of showing miles like they are in the US. So if you go to the radius option here on the targeting page, you'll notice that the target radius now is in kilometers and shows you the options in kilometers rather than in miles. And you also have the option now to change your business address. We've changed this language throughout the application so that as you continue to move forward through all the different pages, this target will show the radius of whatever kilometers that you've chosen. And as you continue to move all the way through to the end of the application, you'll see that once you get to the proposal page, that will also now show you the distance in kilometers rather than showing it in miles like it previously was. So let me just get to that page really quickly so I can show you how this works. Now you can see below here that the map that showed the radius shows radius of 25 kilometers instead of miles because we're a Canadian user. Those are the main changes that we've made so far in version 1.1 of the proposal tool. Version 1.2 will be coming out very shortly, and I look forward to talking to you guys again about those new features when they're ready to launch.